I'm looking for winter gloves, right? And people are reviewing these gloves, and like on Revzilla or whatever, I'm reading reviews and I'm looking at some like badass winter looking gloves, and people are just like, you know, these gloves are 3 out of 5 because they are not good below 52 degrees. And I'm thinking to myself, like, wait, you're wearing winter gloves for 52 degrees? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another beautiful day in New York City. It happens to be Sunday, that's right, and it's around noon. It's about 50 degrees, and it's just a beautiful day all around. Cannot complain. And we're taking a quick ride to Manhattan right now, to Union Square, which is, you know, around the center of town. It's a good touristy area with a lot of people. I gotta run some errands, and I figure I might as well take you guys along for a little ride to Manhattan. And today is like a pretty special day for the city and for the runner community, because today is the New York City Marathon day. And it's funny, somebody's calling me in my pocket right now. But yeah, today is a New York City Marathon, which happens every year, and it attracts about 50,000 people, and they run for a little over 26 miles through all 5 boroughs, 5-borough tour. And they start in Staten Island and they run through Brooklyn. Look at this fucking jerk off. Go slower, please. And they run through Brooklyn, Queens, then they run into Manhattan over Queensbridge, and then they run into the Bronx, and from the Bronx they come back into Manhattan and go to Central Park. So I think that's how the whole cookie crumbles there. But yeah, it's a pretty crazy event, and I was actually gonna head out to Manhattan a little bit earlier, but I did not, because I wasn't sure what the traffic situation is going to look like out there, because it's quite possible that it could have been a fucking shit show, you know, because all the bridges and everything is closed back. Oh, that's the guy I passed earlier. But, you know, shouldn't be walking with a baby across a red light. That don't make any sense. But yeah, I thought there would be like closures of the bridges and this and that. There was all these like police helicopters and stuff, because I was going to go on Queensbridge to Manhattan, which is a little quicker almost, plus it's like a little bit different than I usually do on Williamsburg Bridge. But then I realized Queensbridge is completely closed. So here we go. Oh man, I sure do love riding this bike. It's feeling good this morning, nice and cold. So good old air breathing engine likes that, keeping it cool. I see my gauges are getting nice and foggy again. I don't think my gauges are about that fucking life. God damn, I still haven't been able to get around to put a silica gel in there, so that's a project I should tackle for sure. But there's nothing quite like riding a bike. If you ever think about it and you're watching this to get some inspiration, fucking do it. The time is now. It feels nice on this turn here. Little Rossi action. Look over the shoulder, change the lanes. We're gonna pass these people. I'm gonna try to get a good run on the bridge. It's pretty bumpy over here, so you gotta take it easy. And then from here, you just check your line and you go in. thought I could make moves across the whole bridge, but you know, better safe than sorry. A little two up actually going on here. We get behind him. The man has a white license plate from New York. That means he's been riding for quite a while. Most definitely. So, alright, well, I'm gonna go around him. Let's see what's going on here. We're almost at our destination, so it's really not a big deal. But man, I cannot, like, the topic that I wanted to talk about today was the love for riding and being able to put it away for a little bit, for a season. Every winter time you hear people talking about the end of season, you know, the winter time, and I don't see how that is any different than, you know, any other time. Because obviously if you're living somewhere in Alaska or Buffalo, New York, or somewhere where there's just snow, Colorado, you know, unless you got an off-road bike and you like dealing with snow, yeah, you don't have an option. But in New York City, the last couple of years, as long as I've been riding, the winters have been so mild. And even if it's freezing, even if it's like 15 degrees or 20 degrees outside, as long as there's no ice and as long as there's no snow, you know, you're good to go. And I can't imagine putting the bike away or winterizing it. But I guess it's different for everyone. Everyone has a different tolerance towards what they're willing to do and how they're willing to get cold out there, because it does get fucking cold, like frigid. This taxi cab has to make a decision. It's fucking traffic life over here, but we're gonna make a right. We have to. I'm gonna go around these people here. Oh damn, there's all these cop cars, and this guy is not trying to get through. I want to be behind the cops. I want to see what that deal is about. Why is there 4 cop cars cruising along? No idea. Not trying to find out either, I guess. So I'm just gonna go along next to them and not cause too much trouble. Are they all taking a turn? No, they're all going straight. And I'm gonna shift just to show my blinker and, you know, just pull up. Are they running a red light nice and slowly? Are they? I don't think so. I'm going straight. I'm not going to cause any trouble. Maybe I am. But it is 2 lanes. Hello. Yup. When you're next to cops, you know, you just try to do it by the book and not do any sudden and silly stuff, because last thing you want to do is attract attention to yourself. Well, I don't think 4 of them would mess with me all at once. I don't think that's gonna happen. No, they're turning. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Freaking weirdos. Anywho, so I don't know, it's like, even if it's shitty out and you can't ride, I don't see how that's like the end of season, you know, how it's like the end of some sort of at least not for around here, you know. Like I hear people even calling out seasons in like places where it's not even cold. But then again, like, I'm looking at for winter gloves. Everybody has a different tolerance, and I'm looking for winter gloves, right? And people are reviewing these gloves, and like on Revzilla or whatever, I'm reading reviews and I'm looking at some like badass winter looking gloves, and people are just like, you know, these gloves are 3 out of 5. because they are not good below 52 degrees. And I'm thinking to myself, like, wait, you're wearing winter gloves for 52 degrees? Like, right now it's 50 degrees and I'm not cold whatsoever. And my fingers are not even getting cold. So why would you even need winter gloves? But obviously, like I said, like, everybody has a completely different tolerance and idea of what motorcycling is and what the season entails. Like, when I'm working on my bike, when it's pouring out or it's cold outside or snowy, it's still part of the fucking season. So what is it with fucking people putting deadlines on things? Another thing I want to do is stop swearing so much. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, this is a new area. They finished this not too long ago. Astor Place used to be very different, but now it's just beautiful and clean. Looks very modern. I like it a lot. So pretty soon we're gonna start looking for parking, which should be a beautiful thing. Anyway, and I don't want to sound like I'm bitching and moaning and complaining, which I guess technically I am. But I just find it funny. It irks me. I think it just irks me. So I poke fun at it. Just don't get it. But then again, you know, some people's commutes are like 40 highway miles. And I could see how if you're on a highway for 40 miles, it's a different kind of enchilada. Because it's just, you know, cold for extended period of time. Okay, that's a fair thing. Plus, in the end, it's none of my business, right? It's like, whatever, people do whatever they want. It's kind of like bicycles, you know. Some people, as soon as it gets cold, they like, oh man, no, it's, you know, I'm on a subway now. And it's like, no, you can ride a bicycle year round, completely, non-stop. So I'm gonna see if I can find parking right here. Is this a spot? Yeah, but somebody's gonna try to park next to me. That'd be savagery. Can I park right here? I don't even know if this is parking. No standing, no parking. Is that parking over there? I mean, there's a bike over there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's park over there next to that bike. Seems like a hot ticket. Oh, but you need like a fucking thing over there. You need a ticket. Would the fucking cops fuck with me? They might. They might. So in this case, let's go around. I wonder if I even need a... Oh, I can park right behind this Jeep right here. Yeah, I think that's a cool little parking spot, because the place that I'm going is right there. So that would be 2 birds, 1 stone. I'll park behind that Jeep. Now we're in Union Square. Beautiful.